Alright, we will be creating an infographic about the life cycle of a butterfly. So I'm going to go to Canva, and I'm going to go on the home page, and then I'm going to search for an infographic template, and then I'm actually just going to create a blank. So I have this long infographic. I'm going to zoom in so I can see better. First thing I'm going to do is pick a background color. I'm going to do pink. I'm going to pick that as my background color. The next thing I'm going to do is add a heading. And by doing that, you go to text, add a heading. And then I'm going to do the life cycle of a butterfly. And then I'm going to highlight that, and I think I'm going to change the font, which you can do with this box up here. And you can pick any of the ones that do not have these crowns by them, or that are grayed out. If they're black, that means you can use them. I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to move that to the top so that it's right there at the top. Now, I'm going to add some elements to this. So I would like to add a box for all my text to go in. So I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger, and you can change the color. So if you don't like that color, you could change it. I might change it to maybe just white. Then I'm going to go back to text, and to add my information, I'm going to press add a subheading. I'm going to put that in there, and then I'm going to add my information. Alright, then once I have my information in my box, I'm actually going to add another heading that just says stage 1, the egg. I'm going to go ahead and change that font to match the rest. And you can make your text bigger or smaller by doing this. And you can also rotate it, which I'm going to do just a little bit, and then move it up here. Now, each of your stages does require you to have a picture. So if you go to Elements, you can search butterfly. They have graphics, they have photos, they have videos, all sorts of things you can add. I would like you to stick with the graphics or the photos. Once again, you can only pick the ones that do not have these crowns next to them. I'm going to go with this one, and you can change the color. I think I'm going to change this one to white. And you can rotate it just a little bit. I'm going to rotate it this way. There's my first photo. Since the first stage is just about how female butterflies lay eggs, having a photo of a butterfly there is perfectly fine. Now I'm going to add my second stage. I'm going to add my next text. Alright, I've got my information in there. And then I'm going to add another heading. Stage 2. Sorry, I'm going to change the font actually before I type this. To stage 2, the caterpillar. Gonna rotate mine just a little. And then put it right there. Move it over just a bit. Alright. Now I need to add my photo. So same thing, you can search for, I'm going to search for a caterpillar. And then, like I said, you can use an actual photo or you can use a graphic. I'm going to use a graphic. I'm going to use this one. And you can change the colors. If you click up here, you can change the color of the caterpillar if you want. I'm going to leave mine. I'm going to move him over here and make him just a little bit bigger. Alright, then I'm going to go on to stage 3. So go back to my elements page, add my text box. I'm going to make mine white. I'm going to move mine on this side. Then I'm going to add my information. So I'm going to go to text. I'm going to add a subheading. And then type my information in right there. Alright, I added my information. I added my heading and title. I'm going to go back to elements. I'm going to find a photo for the pupa stage. And they even have one of a pupa. So I'm looking in the graphics. They actually have a few that we could use. I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to make that smaller by using the bubbles in the corners. And then I'm also going to rotate mine just a little bit. And move that back up here. So I have my photo, I have my information, and I have my title. Now I'm going to move on to the last stage, which is the butterfly stage. So I'm going to go back to my elements, get my text box here. I'm going to change my color to white. Then I'm going to go to text. I'm going to add my heading first. So stage 4, the butterfly. I'm going to go ahead and change my font. I'm going to rotate my title just a little bit and put it right there. I'm actually going to rotate it the other way. And I'm noticing that my headings are a little bit of different sizes, so I want to fix that. So I'm just kind of going to look and make sure those look all about the same size. I'm going to make this one a little bigger and move it over. It's going to be over the butterfly just a little bit, but that's alright. Okay, much better. Alright, I'm going to add my information. So add subheading, type in our information. Alright, and now I'm going to add my last photo. I think I'm going to add a real photo of a butterfly this time at the bottom. So I already searched butterfly. So I'm going to go in this section where it says photos. Find a picture that I like. I like this one on the flower. I'm going to bring it down here, and then you can resize the photo by using those bubbles in the corners. Make it just a little bit bigger. And there you go. We have all 4 stages that have a heading. We have all 4 information bubbles for each stage, and we have a photo for each stage. Now remember, all this information is coming off of the website that I am linking to you, which is National Geographic Kids, and it is the stages of a butterfly, the butterfly life cycle. That will be linked in your assignment. Once you are done, you are going to go to the share button at the top, and then you are going to download it. I'm going to download it just how it is. Let's go in there, and then to open it up, just click that. And now we have an infographic about the life cycle of a butterfly.